right, welcome. We're here at Georgia State. It's post-game show. I'm Cooper Melder here with Red Wolf Roundtable, and beside me...
It's not Tristan, unfortunately. Hi, Mr. Dustin Sullivan, instructor of creative media production and sports media at Arkansas State, the faculty advisor for ASU-TV. I got the great opportunity to come with Cooper today, and Tristan as well. Tristan's feeling a little under the weather. We want to make sure we still provide great coverage on his behalf. You know, he's done a great job with the pre-setup, did some photos. He's actually working on the article that we're going to give to the Herald as well, and making sure the photos are set, but we got the win.
We did.
We're bowling.
We are going bowling. We got our 6th win tonight, so that's official. We will be playing in some type of bowl game.
27-20 final score, Arkansas
27-20, and you know, there was people from the Cure Bowl here today. They were on the field.
Valid point.
They were watching the Red Wolves play, possible bid for the Cure Bowl. And, you know, this is the first road game we are actually talking about a win. Now, it did come against a lesser
for Red Wolf Roundtable.
For Red Wolf Roundtable.
Yeah.
We saw them lose to Ohio State. The Oklahoma game, don't even want to get into that. But, you know, drove down to Atlanta.
Yeah.
At the old Braves Stadium, which is another fact.
Braves Stadium, and before that, it was actually the Olympic Stadium. We've seen a lot of 1996 Olympic memorabilia around the stadium, so it's a great atmosphere. I think it's a perfect Sun Belt football atmosphere that we're in. A little different, like you said, from a press box setup, because we're not at the 50-yard line.
No, a bunch of walking.
Yeah, but hey, great game for those Red Wolves, huh?
It was a great game.
It was the offense. It was the run game. Jaquez Cross and who else? Zach Wallace, 2 touchdowns. Jaquez with 1. Outrunning them. The defense holding them to under 100 yards of rushing in this game. You just couldn't ask for anything better.
Yeah, and that has to be a first for this Red Wolves defense, as they've really struggled with the run game throughout the year. But, you know, coming into halftime, like you mentioned, the run game was really the main power for the Red Wolves. I think we only had 29 yards of passing at halftime, but we had 147 rushing yards at halftime. So, you know, couldn't get really Rayner going through the passing game, but we really saw him strive using his legs that we haven't seen all year.
In game management as well. I think Jalen did a great job tonight on game management for Arkansas State. You know, making sure, you know, on those read options, the handoff, reading the defense, and I think he did really well. Had a great day pass. Had some really great passes as well. Had a long pass to, I believe, Rucker early in the first. Got called back on a penalty. That would have been the record breaker for Corey Rucker. But overall, great night.
It was a great night. Corey Rucker didn't break the record. He still has a couple more games to do that. We'll probably get it next week at home. I think it would be much better to break it at your home stadium in front of your home fans. And so either way, Arkansas State gets the win. Final score 27-20.
Let's go through some of these stats real quick, and we'll show them on the screen as well, some of the team stats. While you're seeing the team stats, Jalen Rayner, 16 carries for 114 yards. Jaquez Cross, 14 carries for 76 yards and a touchdown. Zach Wallace, 14 carries for 62 yards and 2 touchdowns. So like I said, Rayner, really that game manager, keeping the drives going, and when he needed to hand it off, both Cross and Wallace were able to get in the end zone for the Red Wolves. Defense had a great night. Some great moments on defense. Forced 2 sacks and 2 interceptions, including the interception late in the game to seal the victory for the Red Wolves.
Yeah, and something that also helped them out on defense was getting pressure on the quarterback. You know, the starting quarterback ended up getting hurt
late in the first half, before halftime.
We don't want any injuries, but you know, we were able to get in the backfield to really throw them off their game plan, make them really force things. And when it came down to the end, them having their second-string quarterback who's not really used to game management at the end of the game, threw it right to our defender for that game-sealing interception.
And you got to give credit to Georgia State. Heck of a game on their end. We knew coming in it'd be a tough game. On the road, late in the year, Arkansas State seems to struggle a time or two throughout the years.
Yes.
But to get to the 6 wins, to practically guarantee yourself a trip to a bowl game, in one of the 5 bowls that the conference has ties to. But not only that, there will be other options for the Red Wolves as well, in terms of bowl games, with the at-large bowls being available for them. And, just an overall great night. I know he's going to pull up some of the Sun Belt scores.
I'm trying, because last time I checked, Louisiana was actually getting beat by South Alabama.
Yes, I did see that. Thanks to Mr. Perkins and Mr. Pillow, Professor and Professor Emeritus, for sending me some of those scores as well.
Yeah, and we're looking at it right now.
Oh, it's 20. So after the game will be over. So make sure, watch Red Wolf Roundtable this coming week and in the weeks ahead, to see what Arkansas State football can do in terms of getting to a bowl, whether or not that option is there as well. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you.
Nice to see you. Thanks for recording here, bud.
It never fails.
Yeah, but seeing that Louisiana score kind of makes that loss last week hurt a little bit more, because
you had your chances.
You had control. Texas State would be at 2 losses now, but Texas State, Louisiana, they can afford a loss, even though it hurts really their college football playoff hopes with a big loss like that. But besides that, there's still a chance.
Back to us.
There's still a chance.
Yeah, still a chance. Always a chance to get in that conference championship, because you never know what's going to happen these next 2 home games. Of course, we have Louisiana Monroe coming up at home next week, and then the week after, finishing up the season, Senior Day against Old Dominion. I think there's 2 opportunities for 2 great wins there to get the record to 8 wins. And like you said, bowl representatives are making these games. Like you said, we had the Cure Bowl folks sitting in front of us. I've been to that Cure Bowl game before. Great atmosphere, great opportunity for those guys in Orlando at a great stadium where the MLS team, I believe, plays. And it's a fun week for them being at Cure Bowl. And all the other bowls are great as well. But at the end of the day, 6 wins. 27-17 is the final. Cooper, take us home, pal.
Yeah, and one thing I'm going to mention, since we're talking about bowls, I saw a thing, they're mentioning bowl routes for the SBC, and the dates that I can remember were December 14th, the 16th, the 23rd, and the 26th. So those are dates to be looking out for if you're going to make that trip, since it will be close to Christmas again.
I'll plug AStateRedWolves.com for the athletic department here at Arkansas State. They'll have all the information also on their socials, our socials as well. When we start knowing more bowl information, you guys will know it as well from us.
Yes, but that's all we have here in Atlanta at Georgia State. Your final score, 27-20. Arkansas State gets that 6th win. We'll be going bowling, and see y'all next time.